Hello, Jewelry Divas. We are on the project called A Fearless Diva Wears Spikes. Oh, that is just phenomenal. I swear, I love this. I love this. I love this. What we have here is, are you going to need all three of your tools? Yes. And you are also going to need your leather punch, okay? So, what I did was, and if you read the text um, before this video, you'll remember that I showed you a photo of using a cutting board and the rotary cutter to cut your strips of leather. Okay, so when you have, and yeah, you actually do get leather this long. I just threw that out there, didn't I? It's black, black on black, y'all. um, you do actually get some really good leather pieces that you can work with, and this is our necklace base, okay? So that's that's awesome. So you can create leather necklaces, and I love when I get pieces of leather like that. I'm telling you, it's like Christmas. So what I did was I took the time to punch a hole in each end of the leather for the necklace. And I'll show you what we're going to do with that later. So this is a piece of chain that will serve as um, our piece of the pendant, and then how we're going to close the necklace, okay? It doesn't have to be this long. Like I said, it's a piece, and I was just like, okay, well, let's see what all we can get out of this. This is my first time not making a sample before the video. Um, yay, Angela, we're growing up. We're taking risks. So I have a pendant that I wire wrapped already. And you don't have to use a wire wrap. You don't have to wire wrap a pendant. You can just use whatever you want. But I was like, you know what? This is kind of funky. I'm going with this, y'all. So that's what I did. You need a bunch of jump rings. I just say a bunch because I don't know how many spikes you're going to use. These are the spikes that I'm using. I actually got these from the Bead and Button show a couple. No, I'm lying, y'all. This is not the pack I got from the Bead and Button show, but they do sell them, or at least they did a couple of years ago. I have a huge inventory. I need to stop playing and start creating. But seriously, so these I got at Michael's. They were on clearance and they came in a package. Um, and I think they were on clearance for like three, no, not 3.99, 1.99, which was awesome. Always, always, always check the clearance rack at your local craft shows, okay? So you can also get spikes at Joann's and all that jazz, or you can order online. So yeah, that's a good thing. So I am smoothing out my leather a little bit. I don't know why. I just feel like I just, because I'm not using wires, so I feel like I need to put my energy into something. So I'm just kind of caressing it. Now it's getting weird, so let's stop. I mean, before anything happens. So what we're gonna do is I did go ahead and prep a little bit, and I put jump rings in each of the spikes. So that's going to be easier. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a chandelier type thing. So I'm going to choose um, a link, and I think I'm going to go with the second link. And this is what it's going to look like. So I'm going to line them up, kind of see where I want to put them in the design. And yep. So how this works is you choose your first link and then you skip a link. Make sure that whatever link you have there. So you skip a link and then come on down, because just remember they're going to fall Oh, okay, I did leave one to do online. So I'm going to open this jump ring, slide it through there, close my jump ring, and then place it on the side. So I kind of get an idea of what this is going to look like as my focal point. And then I will skip a link, and then I will add that. How funky does that look? Yes, yes. So now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead and get my wire cutters because I've laid out the design. This here, skip a link, and we'll go here. So I'm going to cut here. Do I actually need to cut this? Absolutely not. You know why? Because actually, it opens, but I just didn't want to open it like a jump ring. So now I'm going to add the spikes to the chain just like I had it laid out, but now I'm going to pick it up. So I chose to start here with this second chain. Okay, so that's one. And remember, they have to share because sharing is caring. So one is on this side, the other one's going to be on that side. Just like when we laid it out. And so what I love about video is, and I'll say it again, and if I didn't say it already, I love the fact that I can teach, and then if you don't get it, you get to pause the video and rewind or say, Angela, wait. Okay. I think yeah. So now I'm skipping this link here and I'm going here. I wonder if you saw that. And if you notice, look, I attached the chain to a large jump ring because this is where I'm not going to get lost. I'm going to always find my place. Like, where the heck is the top? So that's why it's important to, well, my suggestion, I mean, I can only suggest, right? Like, I can't be like, girl, if you don't do that. Who does that? Who fusses at their students? Yoga teachers. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But my yoga teacher did say that once. that happened to her, that she didn't do that to us. I was like, ooh, I'm glad I wasn't in that class. So yeah, those are suggestions. So you see how it's chandeliering, it's like falling. So then I have, let me lay it down so you can see. I have 3 links left. Oh, come on, you guys, because now I'm like third eye blind. Okay. So there are my 3 links. Oh, come on. Well, you can see. You can see, right? Yeah. Okay. So that last link that is, I was going to say available. Well, of course it's available. That's just by itself. That's where I'm putting my pendant. So see. Now, let's see. How long does this project take? Well, guess what? Wait, I don't even have to guesstimate because you can just pretty much see from the video. Well, if you have all of your materials ready, then it's groovy. I think I almost got lost. Not Game of Thrones lost. Who's watching Game of Thrones? 20. See, that's why I get for talking. 2019. Who can wait that long? Game of Thrones. Ah, you guys, I'm just gonna have to watch all 7 seasons again. And to be honest, I wasn't really into it until everyone on Facebook started talking about it. And I was like, what is it about this show? And then I found out. Now, here's the thing. I almost gave up on the show in the first 5 minutes and I put it on Facebook and my friends was like, no, no. I know it's a little gory in the beginning, but just seriously, stick with it. You will not be disappointed. So I did. But one thing I learned is that I cannot eat dinner while watching Game of Thrones because I'm like, ugh, that's disgusting. Okay, so this is my last link that I'm adding the pendant onto. So let's look at the finished piece. And you guys, we can totally talk about Game of Thrones on the group, in the group, if you want. We'll just make a stat, like hashtag Game of Thrones. Sorry, I'm trying to lay this out so it looks like what it did before. There we go. There's the sass for that ass. Did y'all hear me? Okay. I'm just kidding. I gotta stop. I cuss a lot, you guys. But it's all funny. It's funny to me. It's funny. Okay, and I got the thing laid out backwards. But that's it. So now you can take your leather and put your pendant on like this so that it's like a necklace. And I know you're like, okay, well, whose neck is that short? Mine. But this is what I want to turn this around. This is what it's gonna look like. How sassy and classy is that? Phenomenal. I felt like Oprah. You get a car. You get a car. I love Oprah, you guys. So now what we're gonna do is see, and that wasn't too bad. Isn't that kind of funky? I'm really loving it. I might wear this. I might wear this. So now with those holes that we put in, we're just gonna feed a jump ring right through there. And then didn't I just have, I was gonna say, didn't I just have some chain, you guys? Come on. Then just thread your chain in the end of that jump ring. And you decide how long you want this necklace. I mean, seriously, it is freaking classy. Booyah. So then I'm going to take a jump. Oops. Did y'all see what I grabbed? I grabbed the cutters. Don't do that because I was thinking ahead of cutting the link, but no, 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 no. So open the jump ring. Almost. Boop. Some jump rings you can open with your hands if they're thin enough, which is pretty cool. So I'm just going to do that. I didn't even measure this, you guys, but seriously, seriously. And I know you like, well, wait a minute now. How in the world? Check it. Check it. I'm going to find the middle. Check it. That's, let me see. Hold this link up. Get rid of this. But, okay, so, yep, this is the middle link right here. Check it. Check it. Snip. I just cut that. You see how easy that was? Wait, wait, hold it, hold it. I'm going to get rid of this extra two. And like I said, you don't have to, because I really just lost 2 links. Like, that was wasteful. But the way that the scraps were set up, that was my Kevin Hart. And so then you would just simply add your clasp onto here, onto each end. You have a jump ring, and then you have whatever clasp you want to use, which, okay, I'm going to have to go to the Altoids box because I forgot to lay out a clasp. But good thing I saw one. See, booyah, that's why you have your stuff. And let me tell y'all something. Remember that movie Babs or whatever? That was in the 90s. And it was Haley Berry and some other lady. But they kept saying booyah. So that became my word. And my friend, she kept saying, if you say booyah one more time. So I'm sorry, you guys. I have resurrected the booyah. And I'm still giggling from it. I'm old school. I'm still listening to 90s music. I found the 80s radio station. So let's open this. You want to have a pretty nice size jump ring. I just made this large. Because this is what my necklace is going to attach to. So here's the finished product, you guys. Ugh, I am so in love with this. Do you see how much attitude that the spikes give? And it's like, what? Attitude, classy, sassy. A real diva wears spikes, you guys. So serious. While I'm trying to lay this out, like, yes, yes. And then you can always, of course, make matching earrings or why is it or? How about we get used to saying and? Because do we really have to make all these choices? I mean, we can have both, right? Except if you're married. You can't have a husband and a boyfriend. That's not an and moment. It's you can have the cake and the ice cream. Like, why? Yeah, you can. You can. You don't have to make a choice. Just work out a little more. Uh, don't tell my Weight Watchers leader. I always tell her I can have whatever I want, just in moderation, you guys. And that's for any indulgence. So, I don't believe in limitations. I believe in possibilities. So, this is our um what? A fearless diva wears spikes. Yes. And with our leather cord, are you guys loving how much you can do with this leather? I'm telling you, one bag and you'll have a whole collection of, gosh. Okay, so remember I said let's talk about possibilities and not limitations. So, yeah, sometimes you have to buy two bags, one with that thin cord like this or some with, the remnant pieces like this. But and sometimes if you're lucky, there'll be a bag that's mixed with a little bit of both. So you get that bag and you're winning. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. That's a Lisa Nichols name. She says yes, 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 yes. Um, I hope you guys checked her out. Did you check her out? From the last video, you guys tell me what you think. So this is our necklace. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. You guys, this creativity makes me happy. Can you tell? I'm just so freaking excited. Okay, so our next video is they circle around her. What does that mean? They circle around her. It just means that she's so diva. They want to get to know her. I don't explain that in the next video, but I'm telling you now. So, because she's so different, she's so unique, they want to get to know her. Just like they want to know the fearless diva, like who has style, who has essence and just elegance, but yet she has a style that's bad to the bone, you guys. I heard a quote and it says that you can tell what kind of woman she is by the jewelry she wears. What is your jewelry saying about you? See, for me, it's not always about making jewelry. I love the jewelry, that's the art, that's the creativity, but it's also a mindset. You guys, that's what these stories are for. That's what these titles are for. I'm so excited to be able to teach you these and share my ideas with you. You guys, meet me in the Facebook community and let's chat it up. Okay, seriously, let me stop. It says I'm at 19 minutes and 14, 15, 16 seconds. But how long did it take us to make this project? Isn't this uh clearly a less than 20-minute project? Listen, we're going to stop with the excuses when we say, "Oh, I don't have time to create." No. Just like the saying goes, you make time for what you really want to do. You have time to create. If you want to create, you create. Ah, jazz, glass of wine, Erica Badu. friends over, whatever it is, you have time to create. So, and guess what? This is your reward. It really is. So, I would love to see if anyone altered this design. Um, and share it in the Facebook group. Hashtag Fearless Diva with spikes. Boom. I gotta write that down because I won't. I won't remember that after I record that because it's so organic. Okay. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Let's hit it to the next one.